Hi, I'm Brett T. Evans with Motor Trend Group. I'm sitting with Toby O'Rourke, the CEO of Campgrounds of America. Toby, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. We're glad you stopped by our booth.
Pleasure's all ours. What are some of the plans that you have for KOA?
Well, at KOA, we're doing lots of things. We're always expanding. We're looking to add more campgrounds. We're also segmenting our parks into 3 different types. Based off experience, we have KOA Journeys, KOA Holidays, KOA Resorts. And we're always looking to innovate, which is a lot about what this booth is about, but we're adding more recreation all the time. We're adding what we call patio sites, KOA patios. So there's just a lot of, I would say the big focus is on modernization and improvement of our system.
Very cool. Tell us about the booth. What do you have at RVX this year?
So what we're doing at RVX is we've been spending a few months talking about Campground of the Future. So we involved everybody in our company, as well as some of our franchise owners, to participate in how they think we could extend what we do. So ultimately, we built virtual reality models across 5 landscapes. We've got ocean, desert, forest, urban, and mountains. And you're going to see all sorts of concepts come to life. A lot of it is stuff we already do at KOA, but taking into account how technology is going to possibly evolve and what customers are going to want based off increasing consumer preferences.
What are some of those differences between KOA Campground that you'll find on any highway in America today and Campground of the Future?
Well, one of the big themes of what you'll see in our models is taking into account environmental considerations. So I think there's only going to continue to be an increased need for more low carbon footprint, conservation focus, sustainability. You see a lot more solar integration into our models than we probably currently have, although we do have quite a bit of solar starting to integrate into our sites. We also are playing around with technology, obviously, is a big deal. So we've got interactive kiosks where you could connect right to the camp hosts and order things. We've got something we call a power pad. The concept, you could drive your RV or your car right onto the pad and it'll charge you without, like you do with the phone.
Inductive charging,
So I don't know if that can happen, but we're pretty excited about it. We've also done a lot of things in technology in terms of how you could even book a site. The concept of you could maybe put on VR and look around the campground and then pick exactly where you want to be and then book it right within that experience. So technology is a game changer. But other things is just more recreation, different group sites. We're playing around with getting people off the ground, so tree houses, elevated RV sites,
Very cool.
Stuff like that.
One of the things that I really liked in the Campground of the Future is the idea of using solar panels as shades. In your desert environment, it makes really good sense because so much sun, you're going to get a lot of power from the solar panels, but at the same time, they're also providing shade to your RVers, which I think is a really clever way of killing 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yeah, we actually are doing that right now at our Tucson property. It's with a company called Power Parasol, and it covers 3 rows of RV sites. And you're right, it provides dappled light comes down, so they still get some light, but they provide shade, cuts the heat in Tucson. It's great. But then that powers our whole campground plus puts stuff back to the grid.
Really?
It's a really nice installation down in Arizona. We'd like to keep expanding that, but we are showcasing that in our models to get people thinking about doing that in their campgrounds.
Yeah, it makes really good sense. Well, Toby, thank you so much for joining us. It's been a pleasure chatting with you. Is there anything else you'd like to tell us about KOA today?
Well, if anyone's interested in checking out future camping, I'd go to campthefuture.com. And then we hope to see you camping this summer. Obviously, you can make reservations at KOA.com.
Well, thank you again for joining us. It's been a pleasure chatting with you.
Thanks a lot.
I'm Brett T. Evans at RVX at the KOA Campground of the Future installation, and we'll catch you next time.